Banaz Mahmood, a 20-year-old woman from South London.
Born in Iraqi Kurdistan, came to this country as a child of 10.
Caroline was brand new in her job. The first job she got was this young girl who had gone missing in suspicious and worrying circumstances.
There's no movement on her bank account, no traffic on her Oyster card. She doesn't answer her mobile phone.
This case falls onto her lap and she's learning from scratch. She's picking up the pieces and learning as she goes.
Mr. Mahmood, we are treating your daughter as a missing person.
Not missing.
Banaz was dead before the investigation even started. Put to death, really, by members of her own family.
Banaz was killed on the living room floor of the house where she lived with her parents. This is now a murder inquiry.
Caroline had a wall full of suspects, 5 of whom had been named by Banaz on a note Banaz gave to the police earlier. Banaz went to the police for help on 5 occasions.
If anything happens to me, it's them.
People worked all hours, people slept under their desks. The sense of personal commitment they all felt to Banaz just kept going. They worked every hour God sends to get their result.
It was my first job as acting Detective Chief Inspector. It was a massive learning curve all round, wasn't it?
Yeah, very, very steep. We went down so many blind alleys, so many red herrings.
We had a number of people trying to pervert the course of justice.
Trying to work out what was truth and what was lies was very, very difficult. You'd go down a route and go, well, that can't be true because of the other information we had. Cross that one off, another wrong path in the maze, wasn't it?
It was a complete emotional roller coaster. Did I ever think that we wouldn't succeed? No. You can't allow yourself to feel that way.
Caroline will go to the ends of the earth. She's so professional and she just won't give up on anything.
I don't want to hear the words needle in a haystack.
I'm really, really pleased that the story is being told because I think the story needs to be told over and over again. This type of crime thrives in an environment of silence.
Anything that makes people more aware of it has got to be a good thing because it is something that goes on that we just don't know enough about.
One of the aims of the people that murdered her was to erase her name completely, as if she'd never existed. By making this film, we're keeping her name alive.
And the more it becomes publicised, the more there's a chance of saving somebody not to suffer like Banaz had to suffer.
I think it's really, really important that this story is told because it's just appalling that this can go on, that a young woman can be killed for reasons of so-called honour when honour has nothing to do with it.
Everybody involved in this has a passion for it. It's such an important story to be telling.
I connected to it straight away as soon as I read it. The whole story is mind-blowing.
Caroline is a phenomenal character and Keeley plays it brilliantly. It's a story that has to be told. You can't just go, that happened and move on.
I thought I have to be a part of this. These women are so brave.
You can't help but be drawn in. It's so moving.
It was such an incredible story. This is important.